Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be opening some Dengeki Bunko, and I will tell you, before I did this video, I opened a bunch, as in, I showed my channel members on the Discord that I opened a lot of boxes of this, and because of that, I just got to do a different video here. So this comes out on the English side on October 25th, 2024. This is the Japanese version. I had a few cases of it, and I wanted to make sure that I did it before the English one comes out. So you can see this is the going first, going second card, which is really odd because I saw on Weiss Schwarz English that they're going to put it in the tournament store SSPR packs. And I know they said it's supposed to come in the booster box. So I'm not really sure why they're doing it. More maybe because it's like there's 51 of them. So maybe they decided, yeah, let's just give it in the tournament store PR pack. That way we make sure they all get out there for everyone. Remember, inside of the booster box, there are a ton of stuff. It's going to be 150 normals, 150 parallels. So everything gets a foiled version of it. 64 SPs. There's going to be 86 SRs, no triple rares or anything like that. There's going to be 3 SPs in a case, which is what really ticked a lot of people off. The fact that it's like, hey, let's just going to give out 64 SPs, but, we're just going to put in here just 3 in a case, which is insane. And here you go. Here's an insane SR. That looks actually pretty nice. The one complaint that I will say, if you didn't watch my other video, is the SRs, even though they are wonderful, it is lacking on creativity because the foil pattern is going to be this horizontal kind of line going across. There's no anything like let's have some flowers or any like petals, sparkles, anything like that, any sort of spirals, any sort of creativity that goes along with foils that we have seen before. If you have not seen on X, I showed you a little bit about there was previews of My Dress Up Darling, which comes out for Build Divide, and on there the foil that they had, super nice. It was very pretty. One of those ones I said, don't forget that out in TCG land, there's beautiful art everywhere. There's tons of TCG that if you like a certain IP, there's tons of one that you should just check out because they're all worth looking at, right? So here we go. I mean, there's just so many. And this is going to be one of the ones that battle for your wallet. Dengeki Bunko did really well. It depends on what side of the equation you're on. If you're on Bushy Road side, it did really well. It sold a ton of cases. It's a ton of trial decks. But what that really meant for all of us was that, you know what? There was going to be a lot of product out there. And on the, I guess, people buying side, investing, playing side, you did get something like Shana, but at the same time, you didn't get a whole too much else out of it. And like I said, 15 double rares means you're going to have a playset that's going to require more cards in it than normal. So it should cost a little bit more, unless the price of it drops. And I started thinking to myself, why did they only give 3 SRs in there? And I thought, you know what? Maybe because Bushy Road, this is this is the crazy conspiracy theory. Bushy Road knew that you all were gonna buy a ton of this stuff. So what they decided to do is like, you know what? Speculators, investors, people that want your cards to be expensive, what we're going to do here for you is we're going to only put 3 in there. That way, it's really hard to get the SPs that you want, right? If you only have 3 out of 64 shot at it, it's not going to be all that out there. You're not going to have a ton of it out there. But in the end, there was a ton because a lot of people bought it, and now it is inexpensive. If you want to buy this stuff, off Ami, they still have it. If you want to go on eBay, if you want to go on Mercari, there's a lot of discounts when it comes to this product. And it's one of those ones where then people see that, and then when it comes to English, what do you think happens in English? People are going to avoid it. So the big question was, is this going to do well on English? Depends again on your perspective, but I think since people knew about the set, how it did in JP, you know that there's Blue Archive, you know that's Fujimi, there's Sneaker Bunko, all these other sets coming out here. We just got announced Rascal. What is going to happen with this set? And I feel like potentially, yeah, it could be under ordered. I think some people aren't going to appreciate it. I appreciate it just because I love the IPs inside of here. It's one of the ones where, you know what, even though it went down, some people are going to be very upset about it, but it also gives you a chance to pick up some really rare English cards or really cheap JP cards, which I hear people like. They really like having these collector's cards pretty cheap. So I will say that's always an option to people out there in GGO. I'm loving the season. I stayed up yesterday to watch it. So this is one of those ones where I don't know how it's going to go down. I think it's going to turn out like some of the other sets. I think it's not going to be appreciated until many years later. That's how it's going to go. But we'll see. I mean, maybe people did order more, but I feel like people avoid it. And the sad part is when you think about the Bunko sets, people have this thought in their mind. They're going to have the thought in their mind when they see Fujimi or Sneaker, but I am telling you right now, based on the previews that I saw for Fujimi, it's not going to be what you think it is. It's going to look like this. To me, when I looked at Fujimi, it looked like Dengeki Bunko. And some people are going to be massively disappointed, right? You're going to have cards that look like this, but you're going to have cards that look like this. And it just really depends on if you really love it or you're just looking for a certain type of artwork to be inside of the booster box. Now, the trial deck, though, when it comes to Fujimi, that's where you want to be. There's some interesting art in there. I kind of laugh at that because it's like maybe they're just like, let's make the trial deck somewhat rare. So we'll just put some of these arts inside of there. Let's make people consider buying trial decks again. There you go. What I'm looking to get out of this is, of course, 86. If you've not heard me talk about that, there's been a lot of talk lately about one of the things I brought up actually on X is about how there's like no YouTube videos. There are YouTube videos of Weiss Schwarz. It's just not what it used to be. It's one of those ones where you could see Weiss is on the decline. It's almost over. Let's doom. And I feel like people don't really get what's special about Weiss Schwarz. As much as they say they do, I don't really think they do. I just don't get it. It's that whole thing where you have a wonderful person in your life, but then eventually you take them for granted because you know what happens? Something wonderful, something very good looking pops up. And because of that wonderful, nice thing, you take for granted the awesomeness that you had already. And here is our next SR. As you can see, here is that horizontal pattern foil. There is a thing about this that I had to find out. Inside of these boxes, there are two foils, unless potentially you have an SP. With the SP, that'll be your third. But it's still a bit sad, right? You think about this, 64 SPs, 86 SRs, and what happens? They only put two foils in the box. I mean, like this release was one of the stingiest things possible out there. I just can't believe how much they really decided, you know what, we're not going to give it to them. We're just going to make it work hard and buy more product. It's just insane. There was two trial decks. The black one is the dudes, the white one are the girls. And I haven't really heard too much about the trial decks. At least people didn't like go, oh, nuts on that. There we go. There's my SP. So this is Reign of the Seven Spellblades, which I truly enjoyed as a anime. It was really good. It was one of those ones where I will say this for sure. This is awesome because I don't have the duplicate of this one. So really, really nice that I didn't end up with a double. But look at that one. So inside of these, you have an author, illustrator, and a voice actor signature, or actress in this case. And the one I got is Nanao. And this one right here, I don't know if this is the author or illustrator, but no matter what, really cool that I got this one. So that is it for this pack. I got my SP. I was like, this is not going to end until I get an SP. And the two packs here, I will just save off to the side. I will also open the packs over here because, like I said, I opened up some booster boxes beforehand. And what I did here was I stopped after two foils, right? So what I wanted to do was just go here and just make sure where my SPs actually are. So I'm just gonna pull these out. And I'm gonna do this. And there's something that I wanted to try out here, so I'm about to do it here for you. So I'm just gonna open this pack and then I'm gonna move on to the next. So awesome! That was not the SP I, truly wanted. I wanted 86, but if you know, I showed you before that I had that Nanao and I wanted to see. So I'm just gonna pull the bottom pack here on this pile. I just want to check it out here really quick. So what we got here is another foil. Look at that. Oh my god, Eromanga Sensei. That's so freaking awesome. Woo, baby. I did enjoy this anime. It was a really good one. I put it in my video when I showed it, the Union Arena versus Weiss Schwarz. So there you go. Oh god, I'm so happy I got this one. Woo, baby. That is so awesome. So I'm gonna do one last thing here, and I'm gonna pull off the bottom pack of this booster stack. So let's see what we have in this one. So this is my case. We'll see what's left. Just check this out. And let's see what is in this right here. Uh, uh, come on, come on, come on. Pizza girl without the pizza. Ario. This is going to be ground control to Psychoelectric girl. Oh, I didn't get the pizza. But I did enjoy this anime. I watched a couple episodes of it, of what I watched anyways, but oh my god. Man, I really wish it was the pizza, but I still love this artwork too. Don't get any dirty thoughts in your mind, people. That's not what we're here for. But oh wow, I have a nice case, I will say. Pretty cool, pretty cool. If you're wondering what I did, well, it's magic, right? It's last pack magic. That's what ended up happening. Here are my SPs for this case. I can't do that magic when it comes to trial decks. I do have the trial decks over here, so let me just pull that. I should probably put that in sleeves, right? So I'm going to put these in these penny sleeves for now, because this is what I have over here. Oh, wow. Hey, hey. So I finally got some SPs out of this thing. I'm going to put that in there, just in this one as well. It's all magic, people. All magic. This last pack magic everywhere. What I'm talking about. Except for this one. This isn't a last pack. Ooh. This will be nice because it'll go with my Nanao. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you don't really care, if you want to collect, if you don't mind the Japanese language, this is definitely the way to go. I would check all the other places out that have this for fire sale prices. If you want it in English, I don't know how it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that cheap, but you can always hope for the best, right? So let me get my trial decks. I wasn't planning to do this, but I might as well. The trial deck right here. I'm not going to open them all. I just don't really care so much to do that. So here is the black version. Let's see. I'll pick a trial deck number 3. I did not bring scissors with me. So that should be pretty fun. Actually, the tape is kind of popping off at this point. Look at that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I thought I'd be struggling with this one, but not so much. Okay, I'm gonna move these out of the way for a second. Wow, I actually love that. I like the SPs that were in my case. I wish I had other ones, of course. I wish I had more than 3 Bushy Road. Maybe I'll change that for English, you think? I don't think so, but always here to dream anyway. So here is the trial deck. Remember, this is the boys one, so the only thing I could potentially get out of here are SPs of dudes. Nothing, not like there's anything wrong with that. But right, I kind of want the other one. So let's see what is in this one. This is gonna be, there's a Carito in there. So I always suck at doing this. Trial decks. Oh, how do people do this? I'm totally messing it up. I'm totally messing it up. There we go. Just slide. Just do the slide. You can tell how much I open up these. Inside of here are going to be a bunch of triple rares. So you're gonna see inside of these decks, you're gonna get a triple rare or a SP, but I feel like that can't be right. What I mean by it can't be right, I'm not even doing this correctly. So I'm not even thinking anymore because I got my SPs and I'm actually really thrilled about it. Oh, look at Carito. So as you can see here, we got this is the SAO block of a trial deck. It says on their website that it's an SSP, which I don't think was right. That's why I'm like trying to think this one through here. Thought they were SPs because you should have gotten 2 inside of it, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. So here is my foil for the trial deck, triple rare. And we got that. I feel like I should just open more because it's like, why stop the train while the train is moving? There you go. That is a trial deck, dudes. And let me just open the girl one. Girl one. Okay. Oh, if you wanted to see what the display looks like too, here it is. Oh yeah, because I enjoy looking at the displays. There it is. There's the display. No color, but still nice looking. But it beats the Licorice Recoil one, I tell you. That is not worth displaying, but here you go. For the black one. This is our Weiss Schwarz trial deck. This would be the white side. The whites. Oh no, my tape is not peeling off. People do this. I know people like just utterly destroy the box. There we go. There we go. That's a little sad though. I kind of like keeping my box in nice condition in case I give it to somebody. Then they feel like they got something not like totally destroyed because that's what I do. If I open some of these, I just give it away because what's the point of keeping them all to myself? Unless one day I guess the trial deck card could go up. Maybe it'll be like slime one day. Here's to wishing for that to actually happen one point. So here you go. Trial deck, slide it off. Ooh, that was a lot easier. Yeah, here we are. So what do you think about Index, huh? Was that a nice anime? Did you people enjoy that out there? I really loved Railgun. Railgun was my jam back then. I really enjoyed it. And you have Shana, of course. This one right here, didn't like the ending. Did not enjoy it whatsoever. A little bit sad about that. I laughed because I just saw the Shana and her little melon pan, and I remember that card where people were going in JP, like buying up. I think it was one of those ones they gave a promo card for like eating at a certain place, and then during like a convention. Here's my Psychoelectric audio. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god! And then people were just like pissed off because obviously it was all bought out. That's how we do it. There's always people buying things everywhere. It's not just restricted to English side, right? It just happens everywhere. Everybody loves money. We're all greedy people out there in the world, so here it is. I might as well, I might as well. So we have these up together. I'm gonna have to open my other cases at some point because I really want to get the pizza one now that I have this one. So really cool. I enjoy this opening. Really nice. Should I just keep going? I'm gonna open one more trial deck. Luck is luck. Today I'm just gonna go for it. How about that? I have more. I have lots of this stuff because it's one of those ones where I love Bunko sets. No matter what, if there's gonna be like racy art in there, not crazy art, it's cool because that's what I love about Weiss Schwarz to call me back to anime, light novels, mangas, whatever you are into. You get to see the characters that you truly love and enjoy, and you don't have to buy a million sets to get it. It's all in one set. The only downside to that is, right, like you don't get to see a whole set based around the IP that you love. Right, I'm struggling with this one now. I don't get the technique. One's really I'm gonna actually screw it. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna slide out to see if I see a SP inside here. Man struggles with plastic. That's what the title of this should really be. Mm. I don't care, man. I don't care if I'm struggling with this right now because you can't take away my 3 SPs, and I actually enjoy each one of them. That's actually really cool. Out of 64 of them, it could have been worse. It could have been a heck of a lot worse for me, but I enjoy these IPs. So hey, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I totally missed it. Cards are all stuck. Here's my triple rare. I didn't even say SP. I'm like, where's my triple rare? Here it is. Wait, nope, nope, nope. Lena. Oh, I really wanted that SP. Dang you. Okay, here we go. That one's just alright. That one's just alright. We kind of go together. Okay, and then I'm gonna do one more white one, and then I'm gonna call it. But what happens in English, I don't freaking know. I had this feeling that it's gonna. Actually, no, I keep saying I thought it was gonna be under, but then now that I sit here thinking about it, there's some people out there in the world that don't know what happened on the JP side, right? There's people that didn't realize how bad it didn't realize the art in it. They heard the name Bunko, and they might have just bought a crap load of it. So it's really a toss up. I think this release is gonna give me so much information about like what people pay attention to, what people really care about. Because with sets like Azure Lane #2 coming out, ReZero with actual autographs, we'll see if English comes out with that at all when it comes out here. Because we know it's definitely gonna come here. Oh, here's my triple rare. It didn't. Wow, look at this thing. This didn't even look like a triple rare, just because the one little bit of foil is, I mean, at the bottom here, but also right there in the top right. That's a little sad, actually. That's a sad way to end. And thus, we are not gonna end it right there because I don't want to end it in a sad way. This is what happens when you got a lot of this stuff off to the side, right? I might as well. I think it's just because I got the 3 SPs out of my case that I just want to see what else is in here. So, just gonna go with it, right? Sometimes when in Rome, when you're feeling it, you gotta go with it. But there's just so much of it, and if I want more, I can get more. But I will say, I haven't looked up trial decks. I know that people do have trial deck cases, but like Ami doesn't have it. They just have the booster box at this point, I think. All right, come on. Yeah, I'm really bad. Oh, here we go. This anime, it was what is it called? You didn't think something about you didn't think girls are online or something like that. It was all right. It was an all right anime. She was a little bit too clingy for me, but I still watched all of it. And last one, I'm gonna do the last dude ones. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure outside of the Shana inside of the trial deck, there wasn't really too much going on with these. So we'll see how much of that. Remember, like I said, how much people pay attention to the JP side and all of that. See how that one goes, because there are definitely things you want to avoid with this set. As sad as it is, because I enjoy it a lot. Yo, it's something about these dude trial decks. Like the white ones easy to take out, but the black ones like struggle. Totally struggling. So hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend as I am, because I get this wonderful SP. I'm really happy that I got an Aereo. That one I don't. Oh, I see it right here. Bam! That is not the triple rare that I wanted. Not at all. But hey, look at this. Looks pretty together, don't it? It does. Look, it almost looks like it connects. But that is everything, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being one of the last survivors on YouTube still watching Weiss Schwarz videos. I was talking about that on X. It was funny. That's funny because there's nothing you can do about it, and Weiss seems like it's on a decline. As sad as it is, and people just don't give it enough credit that they do. Like you can only do so much when it comes to putting out sets and all that, and there's certain reasons why they do what they do, and I don't think people really want to hear it. Right? They don't want to know for sure like why they're doing it. They just want what they want, and that's just a human thing. That's where we are. But what I want to do is to show you these beautiful SPs one last time before I head away. Here we are. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice, pretty. Anyways, I'll see you all later. Have a good weekend. Bye. Wait, that's not what I should say, right? I should always say, as always, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside of your budget unless you want to get a discount case from somewhere to get these wonderful SP. We'll see you all later. Bye. Said bye. Where's my mouse? Bye.